Hello, hello. Oh gosh, what happened to my voice? Hi, thriving friends. Hi, everybody. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Oh, wow, wow, wow. It's a beautiful day. Thank you all so much for joining Thriving Lessons with Dr. G. My eyes are going to move around for a little bit as I check on everything, making sure that we are streaming live on all the platform we want to stream live on. So we are streaming live on Four Star Radio and TV. We are streaming live on no on Instagram on on LinkedIn. We are streaming live on Facebook, multiple pages on Facebook. So thank you all so much for joining. I feel like I need a guide to remember how many platforms we are streaming live on. That is so good. Amazing. Thank you all for joining. Yes. So Facebook, multiple pages, YouTube, Thriving Generation with Dr. G, LinkedIn Live, Twitter, which is not on this page, but I Thrive with Doc G, and Four Star Radio and TV. Thank you so much for joining. Um, Today, you may hear some kind of glitches in my voice. Just a little bit of cold, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank God you cannot get it on the screen. And even I'm not contagious anymore. So that is good. That is really good. But I am excited to be here. If you can hear me, just say hi, say hello. Let's make sure all the technical stuff are sorted out before we get into the lessons. We don't want to start talking and then you can't hear anything. My apologies there. All right. Rain or shine, sick or not sick, we will get this done. We will get this done. All right, I'm going to take a second and check on all the other platforms. So keep on coming. As soon as you get here, say hello. Let us know you are here. And then share the link. Share. You can share wherever you are. I know different options are given on different platforms. So just make sure you know the platform you are using. If they say support. If they say what would they probably say? Is either support, like, share, follow, multiple options. Make sure you are doing all of them. And whichever platform you find yourself is likely to be Thrive with Doc G. I am looking at Facebook. Facebook looks good. I am looking at YouTube and let's see, channel. YouTube looks amazing. Everything is going on well here. All right. And I'm sharing the link. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for joining. Amazing. I'm thankful for all of you. All right. So, what are we talking about today? If we haven't met before, hi. You are just going to give me 2 seconds for me to sort things out here. Yeah, just 2 seconds. Isaac, if you are there, just say hello and let me know that you can hear everything. This is not my husband, Isaac. This is the other Isaac, Isaac Tete. Isaac is really helpful with social media stuff. He's always supportive. So, Isaac, my social media helper. If you are there, let me know if you can hear everything, if you can see everything clearly from your side, and I'll go ahead and get started. Anybody on the platform can say hi. I will see it from here, or I will check on the other platforms. I have everything open, so I'll be going back and forth. Uh-oh. I almost had myself. Okay. I think we can get started from here. If you can hear anything at any point in time, please let me know. Oh, Isaac said I can hear you. See, I told you Isaac will save the day. Isaac, thank you so much for checking for me. Hi, sis. Hi. This is my sister, Efia. She's the one I'm right after. So thank you so much for supporting. I love you so much. Hey, Dr. AC is here. Oh, a big time mentor. Dr. AC, thank you so much for joining and thank you for saying hi. So now I know I can proceed. I know that things are working from my end. So, my name is Dr. Grace Kakari. I go by Dr. G on social media. I am a success and wellness advocate. So what I do is that I talk about everything success, I talk about everything wellness, okay? And not just wellness, I am passionate about holistic wellness. So I want us to do well in every area of our lives. So we just started 2 weeks ago a new series. From time to time, we launch new series and then we just explore as friends. We call ourselves thriving friends, right? We just explore the different topics and see how we can implement them in our lives and thrive. So in this case, we've been talking about holistic wellness. And the last few weeks, which I think 2 weeks ago, we started exploring what holistic wellness was. So just to get us started. And this week, we are just going straight to look at the first dimension we selected for ourselves last week. So if you missed it, it's okay. Usually the live videos are recorded and they are on YouTube. So when you go to Thriving Generation with Dr. G YouTube channel, it's right there for you. And while you are there, how about you subscribe, right? If you don't subscribe, the channel won't grow. People won't see us. So subscribe when you get there. And then I think on LinkedIn too, after the live video, it saves them. So you can go back to LinkedIn and watch as well. But this week, we are just going to proceed to look at 5 simple ways to improve our physical wellness. You and I, our physical wellness. I think it's a beautiful thing we chose physical wellness because, and it's so ironic because today I'm not my very best, right? I'm having challenges up there in my head. But thinking about it, if I am not physically well, it affects all my other dimensions as well. Should I show you the dimensions again? We have emotional wellness, we have spiritual wellness, we have occupational wellness, we have the physical wellness we are discussing today, we have financial wellness, we have intellectual wellness, we have environmental wellness, and we have social wellness. If I'm physically not well, if I'm physically affected, it affects how I'm able to interact in these other dimensions of wellness. Please don't laugh at me. Yesterday, we're supposed to have a prayer line. The prayer line is usually between some close friends, Dr. AC, Uncle Sam. I see Uncle Sam here. Hi, Uncle Sam. John Esibe, who happens to be our leader, he's also an engineer. He joins most of the time. Mama Ellie, all these friends, we meet and pray. I was prepared to pray. I don't know what happened. I was asleep before the thing even started. Because when you are not well, it affects your spiritual wellness as well, right? And then how well you'll be able to work, occupational wellness, it will affect me as well. And then social wellness, how would I be able to interact with other people and enjoy social life if I'm physically not well? So you see, you cannot really take one of these dimensions out. We have to pay attention to all the dimensions to be well, to be whole. Holistic wellness, our whole being, thrive, flourish, however best we can. We have to thrive, we have to flourish. So I wanted to start off with this quote. I hope you're apologizing me for this voice. So we'll make it. We'll make it happen. I shared this last week and I wanted to share it again. A balanced, thriving life demands paying attention to several aspects of a person's life. The truth is that we cannot be perfect in all aspects of our life. There is no way, I don't see any way we can be 100% in all the dimensions of health and wellness. I don't know how I can be 100% with my social life and still be 100% at work and be 100% financially. I'm just one person, but I can be balanced, right? A little bit here, a little bit there. Just the knowing and not neglecting any aspect of your well-being is what we're advocating for, right? So if you're on board, let's just go straight and discuss our physical wellness. So as we are waiting for the presentation to start or whatever I'm going to do to start teaching, talking, whatever it is, can you share with me some of the things you are doing to improve your physical wellness? Okay, please just go ahead, type whichever platform you are on. I will make sure I keep moving from one side to the other to not miss comments. Most of the time, comments will come on one platform, but if it doesn't, I'll just go back and forth and make sure I don't miss anything. And then while you are here, please share the video. Just share. Make sure that someone else out there has access to it and is thriving with us. We want to thrive together. We want to thrive together. All right, so Physical wellness, what would that be? If you are dealing with a professor, then you have to find, real definitions. So, professors, we have to always make sure that we are doing the right thing. So I went to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration. And then their definition of physical wellness, or their explanation, I thought was very simple. We can all understand. Says a healthy body, good physical health habits, nutrition, exercise, and appropriate health care. These make up the physical dimensions of wellness. So, when it comes to your physical well being, if you're thinking about it, what is physical wellness? What makes me physically well? How can I know that I'm thriving in my physical wellness? We are just talking about a healthy well being, a healthy body. Are you healthy body wise? Good physical habits. And I see that Uncle Sam just sent a comment, started push up small, small. Need to hit the gym. Small, small. We accept small, small. Okay. We don't need it to be big, big. It's okay. Small, small is fine. But good physical habits, right? Nutrition, exercise, and appropriate health care. That makes up our physical wellness. And then I like the National Institute of Health. That is where public health, we get most of our money from. So we trust their sources. Okay. They pay us a lot. So the National Institute of Health, or NIH, would also describe it as watching what you put into your body, how much activity you get, and the weight and your weight are important for keeping your body working properly. So when you are thinking once again about your physical well-being, it's about watching what you are putting into your body. So that is the nutrition. They didn't use nutrition, but if we are talking about what you are putting in your body, then we are talking about nutrition. How much activity you get. That is what the other website said. Exercise, how much activity you get. Inactivity, are you moving a lot, are you not moving a lot? Okay, so that also is a component of it. And then watching your weight, so healthy habits, that is also very important. So now that we know the definition, now that we know what this is made up of, can you start thinking about your own self? How physically well are you? Hey, my other screen just went off. It's okay, it will be fine. How are you doing? If I meet you today and I say, grade yourself, okay, out of 100%, how physically active are you? How is your nutrition going? Put it together. Physical wellness, how would you grade yourself? I'm waiting for the feedback. How would you grade yourself, your physical wellness? Let's do out of 100%. Would you say I'm 50% working at it? I'm 80% confident that it's going really well. I'm 10% confident that it's going really well. And it's okay. There's no shame here. We are just thriving friends together, trying our very best to do this. So, no shame. I will say that I am 60%. Okay. Don't judge me. 60. I used to be around 80 before the year started, but I'm still restructuring things, figuring things out, and it has reduced how much active I am. But 60 is no shame. So, what about you? What percentage would you give yourself? So then I will move on. As I wait for your feedback, I'll move on to talk about some of the things that we can do to improve our physical wellness. Okay. So positive physical habits can decrease your stress, lower your risk of disease, and increase your energy. This is why I am passionately starting with physical wellness, because we want to reduce our stress. From the definitions, both of them talked about nutrition. So the first thing we can also talk about will be nutrition. So, what do we need when it comes to nutrition? Do you have access to fresh fruits and veggies? That is something to look at. Are you in a positive position at home to get better food? Are you improving your diet? Small goals. Uncle Sam said small, small. Small goals. That's how it starts. So, what can you do to improve your nutrition? I thought this is very practical. So, I came with my own, what should I call it? Demo. My own demo of how we can improve our nutrition. So as you look at my other screen, I'm trying to be as practical as possible. I just went around the house. I was looking at what we had around the house. What are some of the things that have been helpful in improving our nutrition? And really, it has been for us, for our family, it has been having access to the food at home, having access to the nutritious food at home. So on this screen, you see on the side, Oh, it's really dark. Let me see if I can improve the light. Is that better? I think it's better, but it throws shades on my face. That's okay. I'll put it off. Um, if you have it at home already, it's easier to eat. So just walking, oh my goodness, I apologize for my voice. Walking around the house, I realized that having the oranges at home, okay, having the mandarins at home, having the avocado at home, and sometimes you can't afford fresh. You can do the canned stuff too. This is canned dill. It's just what do they even call this thing? See, I can't even remember what it's called. Um, somebody tell me what is this? It's just cucumbers, but when they can it like this, it has a different name. They put it on burgers and things. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but get something home so that when you're hungry, you don't go looking for the chocolate and the things you have, because whatever you have at home is what you end up eating. I also brought with me, so these are the fresh fruits I found around the house. And when you have children, oranges are your friend, right? Oranges and simple things like that. I also brought with me some of the things that have been saving my disgraceful life. Okay. When I promise myself that I will start fresh, I'll cook this, I'll do that, I don't get the time to do it. And it's okay. There is no shame. We are learning. There is no shame in that. So I like to buy already shredded lettuce like this. It's okay. It's okay. I'm coming clean. Okay, I'm coming clean. I don't start everything from the scratch. If I come home and I have this, I will be able to just add a few things, maybe some eggs, maybe some more vegetables to make it richer and serve the family. Rather than if I am now coming to cut from the scratch, I don't have much time. I may end up not serving it at all. So it's okay to start from somewhere. It's okay to buy packed food like this. It's okay. All right. Same with the fruits. If you don't think you'll be getting time to be cutting fruit from the scratch, you can buy some of these frozen fruits. This one I had in the freezer, chunk pineapples. It's easier to eat it when you have it, when you can see it. And then we have a rule in this house, we have to finish what we have before it goes bad. So then you are forced to eat it. So something like this is also a great option for your nutrition. Okay. And then I'll quickly run through the other things I found. This is also another type of salad. Maybe practically, I will not mix raisins with my salad or all the other options they have, the red cabbage and cheese. I will normally not do that if I am starting from the scratch. So buying something like this is helpful. It gets you started. There is no shame in buying already packed food. Just add on some of your favorite things and enjoy. And then over the weekend, when you have time, you can start from the scratch. You can create your own. Another thing I found very useful for myself and for saving money is buying things on discount. So usually I will not go out buying quinoa flour, but I heard that is very healthy. It's a good alternative to the normal white flour. So one thing I did when I see it on sale like that, so it's supposed to be, I don't know how much the original price will be. This is organic quinoa flour. It could be very expensive. But when they put it on clearance like this, you can use the opportunity to buy new nutritious things to try. Okay. So I just wanted to share some of these things with you. Some of us, this is what we are doing to save money. This is what we are doing to look healthy, to stay healthy. And it's important we share with you. We are not almost always buying things from the scratch. We are not doing anything supernatural at home. It's just a little bit of trick here and there to stay healthy. So this beautiful salad in the bowl, it could be one of the packed salad, and they've added some of their favorite things on it. And it's ready in 5 minutes or less. All right. So you can adopt some of these things. So as we are moving away from nutrition, let me share with you some of the feedback we've received. So Uncle Sam said 50% for now and said, I was 90 till the baby came. Hey, Uncle Sam, now we are blaming the baby. Oh, you see. Okay. We'll blame the gorgeous baby for it. Okay. And then our friend David says, I'm at 65%, which is also great. It's beautiful. You are doing something. And Isaac says he's at 50%. Have to cut down on fries and junk food. At least you know, right? If you don't know, that is the problem. But when you know where to start from. So these are all great feedback. These are all good things. And I'm seeing on Facebook, my Melly says 60% exercise with a friend over Zoom. Oh, that's beautiful. That's actually a great mechanism. Wow. Wow, somebody please exercise with me over Zoom, okay? I will be waiting for somebody to send a request. Accountability, I want that. All right, so let's quickly run through the other ones. So the second thing will be the physical activity. And then we've just gone through some of the things we are doing. I am at 60, Uncle Sam's at 50, Mameli is at 60. Dr. AC, I haven't seen yours, but it's okay. I will forgive you. You are already active, so I'm not surprised. And David at 65, Isaac at 50. You are already doing something, but there is some things more we can do. And I think I would like to touch on something Uncle Sam mentioned, which is sorry, let me put off this light so that the shadow will leave my face. Great. So Uncle Sam mentioned I have to hit the gym. I just want to say that physical activity doesn't necessarily have to be the gym. It doesn't necessarily have to be paid money to do something. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything. But like Mameli said, Zoom, exercising with somebody over Zoom. I have a friend and we used to do that, but it's on Fit On. Fit On is a free app. They do have a pro version, but even with the free one, I don't think I was utilizing it that well to be able to pay for the pro version. When you pay for the pro version, you'll be working out with celebrities like Gabriel Union and all these movie stars. I don't need to work out with Gabriel Union if I can even work out on my own. Okay. So I don't have to pay for something I'm not using. So I was using the free version. I still have it on my phone. So if you are looking for a place to start, that could be one. Another useful place has been YouTube. Almost any kind of exercise you'll find a sample on YouTube. So just go on YouTube, check how to lose belly weight. Exercises will come up. How to build muscles. Exercises will come up. And even add at home. Somebody is doing it. So check that out. But if you think you are struggling with discipline and you still want to go out, which I do sometimes, like I said, I used to go to the gym. And that gym I really, really like because my apologies. Because every week it was different. You never know what you are going to do. So I love that. I love that it doesn't have to depend on me to find something to do, but the gym instructor makes it more exciting, makes it more entertaining. That is beautiful. So think about you and what works for you and go for that option that works best, okay? Okay. The third one will be sleep. This one, most of us are guilty. The people I'm seeing online, professors, you are not sleeping. Social media experts, you are working through the night. Most people are overworking and we are compromising on our sleep. But sleep is very important. It is advised that we have about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I personally, excuse me, thank you. I personally, at this stage in my life, cannot afford 8 hours of sleep. It's luxury. But my gym instructor told me that I have to at least aim for 6 hours of sleep that I can afford. At least 6 hours out of the 24, and then try and get some brief naps if you can, or rest. Okay. Even if you are not napping, just pause, stop everything, and rest. So Kingsley just posted that. Where did it go? Oh, I think I missed that. Oh, right here. Kingsley says 8 hours a day. That's the ideal, really. 8 hours you should all sleep. Dr. T said, I heard there is more sleep after death. I beg, don't do that. You will die before you get to do that sleep. No, 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 no. We need to live. We need to live. We need the sleep to stay healthy. We need the sleep to be active. We compromise on the sleep thinking that we need the hours to do the work. But research really shows that if you sleep and you are well rested, you are more efficient, you are more productive. So, really, what we should be doing is sleeping. And then when we wake up, we put in the work, because the thing that would have taken you 2 hours because you're exhausted and the brain is not focusing, maybe it will take you an hour, maybe less. You will figure it out before you even realize. And then Isaac said, "You are actually more effective." Yep, yep, yep. When you rest, that is very, very true. That is very, very true. But at least let's try. Let's try as thriving friends. Let's try to target 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Some of us with little babies, like Uncle Sam is saying, it's hard. It's a season in life. Don't judge yourself too much, okay? It's a season in life. This is the goal. The goal is to go for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But if you have a new baby, you are breastfeeding, you are feeding, bottle feeding at night, it's okay not to overly judge yourself. Okay. Do what you can. Do what you can every day and then just move on. That is what we are going to do. We are going to do what we can every day with our lives. All right. So now that we know that we have to sleep and we are going to try and sleep, what will be the next one? The fourth one is alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. Well, when it comes to alcohol, people desire to celebrate with alcohol. People desire to mourn with alcohol and drugs and tobacco, smoking. Really, these are not healthy for us. Moderation is key. There is nothing wrong with having a glass of wine at the end of your day. That is fine. If you desire in that, just make sure that you are doing it in moderation. And when it comes to drugs, some people are even abusing prescribed drugs. Okay. I know somebody, I won't mention names. This person will watch and know that I'm referring. Whenever this person has a headache, the person goes for Tylenol. And most of these headaches, the medication is sleep. Most of these headache will be dehydration. We've been working throughout the night, we've been working throughout the day. You just need water and sleep. But then this person will just go for Tylenol, will just go for medication just to subdue the pain and then move on. And I'm always saying the solution is not coffee. The solution is not that medicine you are taking. The solution is just water and sleep. And if we are going to be sincere with ourselves, we know some of the situations where we try to find the easy ways to, subdue it with some kind of medication, with alcohol, with tobacco. But let's just avoid all those things and we will thrive physically. It is just over time going to weaken our bodies. We don't want that. We want to thrive. We want to live long. We want to be 80 and be enjoying the resources the Lord has blessed us with. We are going to be rich. We want to spend our money. We don't want to be spending the monies in the hospital, working on our kidneys and our hearts and our blood pressure. That is not what we want. We want to be spending the time with family and friends and going on vacation and on cruise rides and all the fun things that people are doing. We want to do those too. And it's a good desire to have. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, the last one, then we'll get off here, will be preventative medicine. So we don't always have to wait to get sick to go to the hospital. It is recommended that we see our physicians, right? Our medical providers at least once a year. You don't have to be sick to have these checkups. As women, it's recommended that we do breast screenings from time to time. You don't have to wait to get breast cancer to do that. Okay. You don't need to get symptoms of cervical cancer to go and get checked. There are all these preventative things we can do, and we have to do them now. We have to do them now. So let's look at our ages. How old are you? What are some of the conditions out there? Go and see your physician. Make sure they are checking all of these. You don't need to feel weak before you go and check your blood pressure. Once a year, make sure you are checking those things. You are checking your cholesterol level. You are checking your protein level. Then you work on it now. Prevention is the best. In public health, we preach prevention. We don't want to get there first. Then we are preaching, go to the hospital, chronic condition, acute condition. We want to prevent them now. We want to live healthy. So what are some of the things you can go and check? So start discussing these things with your physician. And the example I gave it came to alcohol. Drink water. Excuse me. We hear of this all the time that we need water, we need water, we need water. We don't drink it, but we know you are just flashing out all the toxic and all the excess you've been eating in the day. It's okay. Drink water and pee it out. Another wonderful thing when it comes to preventative will be juicing from time to time. Some will call that detox. Some will also do fasting. It's okay to give your body a break and to revive. Okay, and it's great for the kidney. The kidneys have been working, okay, always taking out the toxic and redoing this and redoing that. It's wonderful if you give your body a break sometimes. Excuse me. So I'd love to know, have any of you done detox before? Which of the detox did you do? Do you do the famous one will be Joe Cross mean juice? That will be the kale, cucumbers, lime, ginger. That one is really, really famous because of Joe Cross. But what are some of the ways you have been preventing diseases? And I'm very much interested in detox. What are you doing to detox? So I'm going to go around and look at all the platforms. Do you fast? Have you been fasting? It's the beginning of the year. Some people are fasting, which is awesome. Which is awesome. The body needs that. Aside it being a spiritual activity. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to go through the platform. Hey, leave me alone. I'm sorry about that. It's not easy with technology. I was trying to go through the platforms and make sure I don't miss any of the feedback. My other laptop went off, so I have to just use one screen. All right. So what do you do? What have you been doing? Dr. Eze said if 8 hours is ideal, what is the realistic hours? Hmm. Dr. AC, I would say that realistic hours will be individual based. Really. If you have a little baby, like we were talking about, you have a little child, your realistic is not my realistic. Okay. That's why I recommend that do at least 6 hours. For that, you need to be a functional human being. 6 hours and then at least still in a little bit of nap somewhere in the day, even if 10 minutes to 15 minutes of nap. I think you need that to be if I do anything less than 5 hours, I'm usually not functional. That's why I am saying at least 6 hours. I will be very tired throughout the day. I'll be yawning. It's like I'm focusing, but I'm not focusing. I want to rest, but I don't want to rest. It's not the best. I'm not a good human when I do less than 5 hours. And I've done that multiple times, so I know. Okay. How about you study yourself? You study yourself and see what works for you. That will be all perfect. We are different people. Um, Different things work for us. So study yourself for a little bit and maybe journal. When I sleep 8 hours, this is how I feel. I mean, people get tired when they sleep too much. When people sleep like 10 hours, they feel really tired. So less may be best for them. So what about you? And maybe with the balance of nutrition and all that, maybe that could help. Hey, Mama Ellie on LinkedIn. Wow, 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 wow. In fact, let me blow fans. Mama Ellie, welcome, welcome. Power naps. Power naps are great. I love Mama Ellie. She's one of my prayer friends, but then she also has Eliba collection, which is beautiful designs for the whole family. Check that out. And my husband chooses her shito over mine. That means she's a really good cook too. So check all her businesses out. Afro chilies, perfect Ghanaian shito. This one free advert too. Because I'm waiting for my shito, so please ship them. But I love what she does. We are thriving friends. We all specialize in different things. And I love to talk about what my thriving friends do because they are really thriving in their individual areas. Please check them out. Dr. AC is also excellent in communication. Her research is on track. So you can check her out too when you are talking about health communication, media communication. It's amazing. I love my people. All right, Mameli, you are laughing. You know it's true. My husband will go for your shit over mine. So I've stopped cooking shito. See, in life, you have to know what you are appreciated for and stick to it. I can talk, so I'll keep talking. I won't go and make shito again. I've resigned from making shito. Okay. So Elijah, thank you so much for joining. Good to hear. Yes, yes, yes. So let's share our takeaway lesson. I think we've already hit the 30th minute. So we should be wrapping up so that thriving friends can get to work. What are you taking away with you today? We've talked about five simple ways that we can thrive in our physical wellness. Next week, we will continue to explore the other types of wellness so that we can be whole as people. But what are you taking with you this week? What are you going to try or what are you going to keep doing? Let's share them with each other. And I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. And I know we will thrive together. A few years from now, we will look back and we'll see where we started from and we will rejoice together. Okay. So let's see, what are we taking with us? It's funny, but I am thinking of buying more discounted products so that I'll save money. And fruits and veggies are almost always on sale if you live in the United States because they have dates, expiry dates. The stores usually would not want to keep them after a certain period of time. So if you know that you are going to use them in that moment, or you can freeze them, it's okay to buy things on discount. I shared with you on my other screen, I buy things on discount all the time. I do. I don't go telling people, hey, I bought this 50% off. But it works. And the date is still good. I enjoy it. I save my money. I can use the rest of my money to do other things. So consider that. And you buy things in season. Okay. If something is in season, it's okay. Buy that one and save money. We will get to financial wellness, but saving money when you can is also perfect. Buy things that are already made to save time, time management, and to encourage your family to have healthy options. Make sure that you have all of these at home. So I see some comments coming in. Let's see. Mama Ellie says, Lady Ellie says, I exercise with a friend over Zoom. Yes, that's a beautiful thing. Please keep doing it. We would love to hear the outcome. And then Kinsley says, what I improved this year with sleep is the following. I reduced my screen time. And scheduled my evenings as well. Oh, that is a really good one. That is a really good one. You scheduled your times in the evening, reduce screen time. Wow, that's really good. I know someone who puts the screen off, I think at 8. At 8, no more screen, and that is it. And this is the grown up. So maybe that's something we can try. I end my evenings with reading a book before I sleep, 9 to 10 p.m. Oh, see you. Thriving friends are thriving in their individual ways. That is really, really good. Thank you for sharing that with us. That is really, 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 really good. All right, I'm going to check the other platforms just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Hopefully, it won't play back on me. Yeah, I'm looking at Facebook. I'm looking at where is Four Star Radio and TV? My other screen went off, so I have to use just one screen for everything. All right, I appreciate you, thriving friends. If you have questions, this will be a great time to post them. And let's wrap up for the week. I look forward to seeing you next week where we talk about our emotional wellness. It's not easy to talk about physical wellness without adding the emotional piece of it. So, as we are thriving with our physical wellness, as we are getting our food in place, getting our sleep in place, getting our physical activities going, we have to make sure that our emotions are also intact. This week, make it an effort to have some healthy options at home. Make sure that when your kids are hungry, they can easily have access to something at home. If they have access to the oranges and the bananas, it's likely they will eat that over having access to the ice cream. Because me, Grace, if I see ice cream and I see orange, which one do you think I'll go for? You think that I'll go for the orange, right? No. Well, unless it's cold. I live in a very cold place, so that would also determine. But make sure you have some healthy options available for your family this week. And then Lady Ellie also said, I find one thing I am grateful for at the end of the day and write it down. Wow, wow, that's beautiful. I've been having anxiety over writing. At the end of the day, I want to write everything that happened. I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to remember what happened. I just want to keep it in my head. I don't want to know. It can be quite a lot, but yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Some people also start the day with gratitude. Ending the day with gratitude and prayer is also great. Thank you so much for sharing. We are at the 39th minute, and I usually love to end by the 40th minute. Okay. It's earlier in the day. Thriving friends are working. So I appreciate you. I know that we will thrive. I know that we are putting in the work. I know that we will get there. So just keep pushing, keep doing your best. Just keep making sure that you are not idle. You are at least doing something 1% better than the previous day. That is our goal. As thriving friends, we are making sure that we are doing 1% better than we were the previous day. Once again, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for joining. Share this video before you leave whichever platform you are on. Like it and share. Make sure other thriving friends get access to it. And I'll see you the same time next week. We will talk about our emotional wellness. I appreciate you. Bye.